story of Jackie and Jane, two graduate students who have just received an assignment to do a 50-source literature review. Jackie is overwhelmed. It's a lot of sources and she's not sure how to organize them. Jane, however, uses EndNote and knows exactly how to move forward. Later in the library, while both girls are working on their assignments, Jackie is printing everything. It's hard to stay organized. Meanwhile, Janie is using EndNote and saving all of her sources into one place. Don't be like Jackie. Use EndNote. Now that you know why EndNote is important, let's take a few minutes and talk about how to use it. EndNote is basically a giant database that allows you to manage and store your references for academic papers. The more sources you have, the more useful EndNote will be. First, make sure that you've downloaded the program through the link available on the library webpage. Contact the library and tech support if you need assistance. Now I've opened EndNote so that you can see what the general interface page looks like. There are a lot of features, but today we're going to focus on 3. First, we're going to learn how to import a citation from one of the online journal databases. Second, we're going to talk about how to attach a PDF version of the article to the reference so it's easier to find in the future. Finally, I'm going to show you how to organize your sources into a group. You can begin importing citations as soon as you begin your research. Go ahead and find the source that you want to use. Each journal database will look a little bit different as far as how to download the journal and how to download the PDF. You're going to look for keywords like cite, export citation, or download citation. So I'm going to click on the cite link, and it's going to give me a list of options for the type of file I want to download. What's nice is they will always tell you what program it works best in. So I'm going to go ahead and hit download the EndNote citation, and I'm going to download it. All you have to do is open it through your download, and it will import all the bibliographical information. So let's take a look what came over. If you will notice, the title is not proper APA formatting for a journal article, so you will need to manually edit that yourself. So now that we've imported the article, let's go ahead and download and attach the PDF. Always look for the keywords download PDF. Then you'll need to make sure you've saved it somewhere on your computer that you can access. When I download PDFs, I like to save them by the author's last name or the year of the article. That way, the information matches what's in my reference. Go ahead and save, and always remember where you've saved your article. Alright, so now I've downloaded it. I'm going to go back into EndNote, and I'm going to make sure that my journal is selected by clicking on it. You're going to go over to the right-hand side and click on this little Attach File paperclip. You may need to search, but often EndNote will default to the most recent place you've saved a file. Find the article, hit Open, and the PDF is now also attached to your journal reference. What's great about this is as you have more and more references, you won't have to go and search for them. You can access everything directly through your EndNote database. Finally, we're going to organize our sources into a group. So as you can see here, I actually always make sure you save. I've already imported 3 additional sources. I don't have any groups created, so I'm going to right click using the right button on my mouse and hit create a group. I'm going to title it based on what all of my sources are about, which is learning styles. And then I'm going to hit enter. Now I've got my group created, and I can begin to move sources into my group. All you have to do is click and drag. It links the information to the source, so it's still always going to be in your references list, but then it's also in a learning styles list. Well, that's about all we have time for. We have covered why it is important to use EndNote, how to import a source, how to attach a PDF, and how to organize your sources. Watch for future videos on bulk importing sources, manually creating references, and even exporting your libraries to share with others.